Hey everyone, welcome back to the Two Hasbros Toy Hunt YouTube channel. So I've got a quick video for you guys today. We're just gonna go over some figures that I'm super excited to have collected, to have recently started getting into. Now I know that I've been saying that I wasn't gonna be buying figures during this crisis that we're all going through, but I caved. I couldn't take it anymore, and it's a line that I didn't really want to start collecting yet, but the more I started seeing reviews about the figures on YouTube and Instagram pictures, I couldn't help myself. I want to collect the line now, and I want to do it right now that the line is sort of new and that I can easily catch up before it gets too out of hand. And what really pushed me over the edge was I recently saw the Wonder Woman movie, and then I saw the Wonder Woman figure, and I fell in love with it. So yesterday, while I was out doing some shopping, some essential shopping, I saw a figure and I picked it up, and then I thought, you know what, I gotta go look for the rest of these. So I put on a face mask, I slapped on some gloves, I have a face shield, I headed out to a bunch of Targets and Walmarts, and I started picking up the figures. And I know many of you are going to be thinking, well, that was very irresponsible of you, and it probably was, but my procedure was change my gloves, constantly sanitize them. I have a little packet of Clorox wipes in the car with me, and I was wiping down my clothes before I got in the car, wiping myself, everything, my hats, my mask, my face shield. I'd wipe down the gloves, I'd wipe down my clothes. And then when I got home, I did the same thing. You know, I wiped down the car and everything. But anyway, you're not here for that story. You're here to see for the figures I picked up. So let's take a quick look at them. Now, this first one I got at a Walgreens. I had to stop at a Walgreens, and it's a line I'm already collecting. I'm not going to collect every figure in the line, but I definitely want the base figures. So let's take a look at that first one right now. And the first one is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Black Ranger. I know this is an old figure. I kept passing on him every time I saw him because I'm not a fan of the shield on him. I don't want it that way, but I don't want it that way because I want to collect the original team and the White Ranger and Lord Draken, which I already have. But I'm not sure that when we do get a Black Ranger, it'll be Zack. You know, I'm thinking it might be, I don't remember the character's name that played the Black Ranger in the later series, but I'm thinking we might not get Zack, so I went ahead and picked this one up. So, let's take a quick look at him there. But yeah, I kept regretting it, you know, especially when I would speak with George and I would tell him, man, I regret passing up on the Black Ranger, so I went ahead and picked them up. I had some points on my Walgreens card, the rewards program they have. I forget what it's called. I had a few bucks on them, so I got it for a fairly decent price. Alright, so next up we're going to start taking a look at the figures that has me excited. The line, the ones you all know about because you saw it in the thumbnail, but let's get to it. I picked up the animated series Superman. I may keep this one in the package. I know it's blasphemous for us here at the Two Hasbros Toy Hunt, but I might keep most of these in the package. Because they don't scale well with my Marvel Legends or any other of the lines that I have. So I might just keep most of these in the package, and the ones that I like and want to like actually mess around and move around, I might buy doubles of those eventually and you know, use them for pictures and stuff. But I picked up animated series Superman. Now, the Superman I really want is the Action Comics Superman, which I was not able to find. But, you know, the search continues. It should be fairly easy to find. I've seen him in the past. And I've got a fellow collector out there that's also helping me out. And he said he'd keep an eye out for me. So hopefully we'll get Action Comics Superman soon. Next up is the animated series Batman, another figure I'm not super excited about. These animated series figures, I don't know. They just look funny. I don't like how the legs are super skinny and the torso there is big because I could swear I don't remember the animated series being this exaggerated. Perhaps he did have skinnier legs, but this just seems a little bit exaggerated for me. I like the fact that he comes with all these little cool gadgets and he has an extra set of hands. But yeah, this is a figure I'll probably also be keeping in the package. Here's a shot at the look at the back, and here you can see it as well. See, those legs don't look as skinny as he has them on the figure, right? And also the coloring looks a little off. He should have more bluish hues on him, as he did in the animated series, like on his cowl and on his cape. And you can see it there on the back as well. Even the gray looks a little off on it. Doesn't look exactly the same as he did in the animated series. So yeah, animated series Batman. Up next we have the golden Wonder Woman 1984 golden armor. I just saw that it says there on the side. As I said, I recently saw Wonder Woman. Yeah, I know, it's been out for a really long time, but this was actually the first time I got to see the movie, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was, I mean, it's not the MCU, right? But it's probably the best DC movie out there. I haven't seen Aquaman, and I'm not too excited about seeing it, but I guess I have to now. But this actually isn't the Wonder Woman that I wanted. The one I really want is the one with her regular armor, the 1984 Wonder Woman. And unfortunately, yesterday I didn't find her. So I lucked out. For some reason, Target had this one in the NECA section. I was at the Target. I went into the regular section where I usually see them, and they weren't there. They only had a couple of Batmans. So I started to leave, and I was like, well, I'm here. Let me go check out the NECA section. And I saw this one. They had it laying there. And so, yeah, I yanked it. I thought it was the other Wonder Woman, but unfortunately it wasn't. It was this one. But still a nice little piece to have, you know. I'm excited about the upcoming movie. Hopefully it's a little better. It should be, I'm assuming. But then again, it is a sequel. Who knows? Alright, so this one I did really want. The Detective Comics 1000 Batman. So this is one that I definitely want to open. I only bought one of them right now because this figure, I see it all the time. Yeah, it's gonna peg warm eventually, and I think I will find it at a discount on clearance, and that's when I'll pick it up again, and that'll probably be the one I open. But yeah, I'm really happy about getting this one, and I also went ahead and pre-ordered the blue and gray version of this figure. There's the shot there at the back. Here are other figures in the line that you can get. Now, I know most of you are saying, well, you bought figures you don't seem that excited about. I know, but I want to see if I can collect every one of them of this McFarlane line. Who knows how long it's going to last. If it lasts the long run like Marvel Legends, hey, great. But I want to get at least the first few waves complete. So yeah, this is the Batman I wanted. Happy I was able to get him. This one's very easy to find, so head out there if you don't have them yet. This will be a good one to start with. Alright, lastly, yesterday, this is the last figure I found. And I've seen her before. I've seen her at a few Targets. I've even seen her at a Walmart. And now apparently she's kind of difficult to find. So, it's an animated series Harley Quinn. So I was talking to my friend, and he's telling me he can't find her anywhere. And I told him, hey, I've seen her before. I've seen her at a few spots. But no, yesterday when I drove around, I could not find her. I finally found her at a Target that I had to drive pretty far away to. And I was leaving. It wasn't on the pegs where the rest of these figures are. It was someone had grabbed it, I guess, and they put it there to the side. And I happened to look down, and there was Harley Quinn. So I went ahead and picked her up. I made sure she was complete, because figure swapping is a thing here in Chicago. And I wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting an incomplete or a broken figure or something like that. So yeah, this was one I am really excited about. I like I like the sculpting of it. I love the look. I just don't like the fact that she's tall. She looks like let me pull this one out. See, she looks like she's about the same size as Batman, right? And she should be shorter, shouldn't she? I mean, she's a shorter character. So that's one thing that I don't like about the scaling of these figures. They're really nice. From the reviews I've seen, they move really well. The articulation is decent, but I think they could have done a better job with scaling them. But like I said, if I'm gonna leave most of them in the box, I'll probably hang them up somewhere, much like my Star Wars, which are not gonna stay in the box. Okay, I just don't have enough real estate to start opening them yet. But we're not here to talk about Star Wars. But these definitely, I'm going to leave the vast majority in the box, unless I want to open it and I can find another figure. I'll get it and open that one. Take some pictures. I don't know. Maybe I'll just open it and take the figure out and do what I got to do, and then put it back up on the wall. Right. So today in the morning, I got a tip from my fellow collector. Shout out to my good friend Nacho. He told me, "Hey G, I saw some of the Wonder Woman 1984 at a Target here that's near me. Well, not me, but him." He said, "Why don't you go check it out? But go check the NECA section, because apparently they're hanging them up there." So I went to the NECA section and I saw nothing. No Wonder Woman. So I was dejected. I was sad. So I started walking away, and then I said, whoa, Gio, pump the brakes. You haven't gone to the regular toy section. Go check out what they have. Maybe they have some Marvel Legends or some Black Series that you may be interested in picking up. So I went there, and slim pickings. But then as I was leaving, I saw that this bad boy was up on the shelf, and I said, hey, I gotta get it. Now, I'm not a big fan of the animated series figures, but if I'm trying to collect the entire set, then I have to pick it up, right? So I picked up the Green Lantern. I personally don't know much about the Green Lantern. It's not a character I was fond of growing up, and it's not a character I'm fond of now. But if I'm gonna get the entire set here, then I gotta go hard with these. And I have some money stashed away. Not much, but I have some money stashed away that is my budget per se for figures for the year. And since there hasn't been a whole heck of a lot of these figures released, I can squeeze it in there. So went ahead and picked up the Green Lantern. Now, as I was leaving the store, I was gonna go pay, and then I thought, you know what? Don't give up so easy, G. Go look again at the NECA section, because you know how they usually have the NECA stuff, and then they have other like Netflix series stuff. So I went and I started looking around, and again, I didn't see anything. But then as I was looking, they have Funko Pops. And on top of those Funko Pops, there's some pegs I didn't notice because it's a darker area. Well, that's where I found her. They had 3 of them. I went ahead and picked up 2 because I know I'm definitely going to open one to take pictures, and I want to hang one up. Or if my good friend George, who is one of those people that waits for the figures, to buy the figures until the movie comes out to decide whether he wants to or not. And it has happened in the past where he's made the mistake of not getting it, and then it turns out he wants one. I'll have an extra there, and I can just sell it to him. So let's take a quick look at Diana of Themyscira. This is a beautiful, beautiful figure. The face sculpting is nice. The paint apps. This figure is just screaming, Gio, take pictures of me. Take some pictures with some light painting. Do light painting pictures with my lasso here. It's the lasso of truth. I don't know if it has an actual... They called it something in the movie. I don't remember the name. But it's just it calling out to me. I had to have this. This is the figure that pushed me over the edge and said, I have to go get those DC Multiverse McFarlane figures. So I'm super excited about having gotten this. I'm happy she's in my possession. And yeah, so thank you to my friend Nacho for tipping me off about these. And yeah, the hunt is gonna continue. Not physically, because it does take its toll on me going to the stores and walking out thinking, man, I hope I didn't bring anything with me, you know. And I'm taking as many precautions as possible, wiping everything down, like I said. But still, I think I'm probably gonna just pre-order the rest on Big Bad Toy Store or Megalopolis or whatever, you know, a fan channel, or on Amazon, and just try to get the rest that way. But with the figures I got today, I'm pretty happy. And yeah, so my next video is gonna be opening up the Black Ranger, and then after that I'll make opening up that Wonder Woman one. So thank you all for watching and spending some time with me. I hope everyone out there is staying safe. Be sure to like and subscribe and listen to the podcast. So until next time, this is the way.